How many of us have experienced being interrupted while speaking? How often have we been in a conversation in which we failed to let the other person completely finish what they're saying before we interject our thoughts and our ideas? I mean, in truth, interruption may happen so often that we frequently don't even notice it. If we're just hearing the words that are coming from a person's mouth, we are probably more inclined to interrupt because the words we hear just become a launching pad for our own words, right? It seems common for the words from someone to be just a starting point for us to contribute, and so we interrupt to add our perspective on the speaker's content, making it our content. When you interrupt a person in conversation, you will likely trigger their emotional process, and they may begin feeling frustrated and believe that they will be unheard. And so the interrupter has now hijacked the flow of conversation by making the story about themselves instead of it being about the speaker. And so this interrupted flow in conversation often comes from a place of defensiveness, and it ceases the forward-moving opportunity of the story. If you struggle with interrupting, here might be some reasons. Okay, number one, that you like to control the conversation. Talking might help you think, which it often does. So while the other person is talking, you may want to take care of your need to process your thinking with words, so you interrupt. Another reason might be is that you may not care about the person who is speaking. You might not have an empathic approach, and you may be more concerned about your story and less caring of someone else's story. Number three, you've heard it before, and you're in a hurry to reassure the person and fix the problem. You have an impatient approach with people who seem stuck and are wasting time talking. And so you need people to be more active and just quit talking. Number four, the speaker is just repeating themselves, and we don't know of any other way to get that person to stop talking. Another impatient approach that makes you bored with either the topic or the person who is talking. And so you want to change the subject, or you want to change the person to whom you are in conversation with. Number five, that maybe we're anxious about another event that's on our agenda that we might be late to. So this lack of concentration will prompt some form of interrupting, maybe looking at your watch or your phone and shifting your weight or backing away or being fidgety. Number six, maybe we were interrupted first. So game on, right? The winner is the person who interrupts last. And finally, maybe interrupting is just a habit, and we don't realize we're doing it. Maybe everyone in my family talks over each other. So right now, I want you to take some time to consider the reasons that you might use if you were guilty of interrupting someone's talking.